So for today's installment of the shit I do for money, we have this small house in Pennsylvania with cigarette smoke damage throughout. The wallpaper's getting painted over because it's part of the paneling. The trim staying the same, it's been cleaned. And here's the wallpaper. There's where the border was, I just tore it off. That's how much smoke difference there is. We've got another bedroom over here. We're on the camp out crew. Same deal. The trim is staying. The ceiling is getting kills because it's brown from cigarette smoke and then painted. Also, the caulking on all of these windows has absorbed nicotine. So we're going to attempt to caulk, because it's silicone on here already, we're going to try and caulk over this just to hide the yellowing from the cigarettes with some brown silicone to try and match the woodwork. And just another room, same deal, ceiling, walls in the closet. I believe we'll just leave the shelves alone with the wood finish. Caulk on the windows. The baseboards heaters as well are all full of cigarette smoke. We're going to be cleaning them up, spray painting them. And that's bedroom number 2. Come into the bathroom. Typical smoke-filled bathroom, no big deal. But now we have caulk that's all brown from cigarette smoke. Alright, so before I was interrupted by the phone, the caulking in this bathroom along the tile is going to be fixed. We got a little bit of damage up here. It's a rental property. I'm not going to go crazy like I go normally, but that will be repaired. And then what I was saying about the caulk in the tub, it's silicone. It's on here really, really tight. We're going to try and put just a bigger bead of silicone over this silicone to hide the brown. It's the same way along the tub. We're going to do our best to make it look better. And the closet, typical old closet, and it's chock full of cigarette smoke. And off into the kitchen, same deal, baseboards, paneling, wallpaper, same thing, built together. Ceiling's very brown, as you can see. The cabinets are brown as well. I tried cleaning them because I would rather clean first than paint them if I could, and it just will not come off. So we're going to paint another window just like the other bedrooms. Little hallway going down to the basement. Little border that needs to be removed. We're not going to worry about spackling everything smooth. And just this hallway, kills, paint the ceiling color and wall color. And then we have this basement. And all we're doing in the basement is the ceiling, which is really yellow. Here's the, I guess it's just a pillar for the house, but it's got a border on it. And being that it's a rental, if it doesn't come right off easy, I think we're going to attempt to just seal over it and paint over it. And then the only wall we're painting in here is that white paneling wall because it's so yellow from the cigarette smoke. It won't come clean. And there's your evidence of that. Alright, we decided we were going to spray all of this stuff in here because it's too hard to cut the line with this rough wallpaper against the wooden trim. So it's all taped up. We're going to spray the Sherwin-Williams Pro Block Oil-based stain killer. Carpet's all taped up. There is no baseboards. Wallpaper is also the paneling all in one. Keeping the woodwork in the closet stained up nice like it is. That's all she wrote. Here is one of the bedrooms, just sprayed primed with Sherwin-Williams Pro Block oil. Still a little wet on the ceiling. Put a good coat on, but you don't have to try and cover it, you got to seal it. And that's it for that room. Same thing in this room. Ceiling.
Hello. Look at that. Alright, you can turn that thing off.
Okay, so now we have the ceilings sprayed in the living room, and couldn't ask for a better day to help dry this place out. The wind is whipping and it's warm. There's a good view of, that's flat paint that needs to dry on the ceiling. The walls aren't touched yet, of course. They're still primed. Good breeze going through. One bedroom, flat paint. We got a fan pulling air through, but not drying up just yet. Here's another freshly sprayed ceiling. Pulling air out, and my fan looks like it took a fall. Alright, the walls in here have one coat of finish paint. You can still see coverage isn't that good of this particular finish paint on one coat. You can still see a little bit of the lines from the primer coat. Next coat will make that solid, which we have in the other room. And of course the sprayed closets came out nice. I got to spray them on heavy. Just unmasked the woodwork on the shelves. Paneling looks as good as paneling looks when you paint it. This is a rental property, so we're not going to go crazy caulking all this stuff in. It's clean. That's all they care about. That's all I can do. Alright, this room has two coats. on the walls. Ceilings. Still have to spray the baseboard heaters. And we'll just scope the room out. Nice solid coats. And straight lines that look like that throughout. And we'll just walk. Alright, the fronts of the cabinets are primed with the doors off, so we can get to them without messing around the doors. I'm going to paint them next, hang the doors, and then work with the doors hung. And of course we're not painting inside the cabinets. That's where the budget stops. Just from here out. Alright, we painted the cabinets, but not the doors yet with the primer. And there's the difference. Nice white cabinets, and the crown's done too on the cabinets. So the doors need to be primed because they are slightly yellow. Bottom doors are primed. Okay, in this scene we have the ceiling primed and sprayed. It's all soaked down here. And we sprayed that wall in because it just didn't clean up when they used the cleaner. And here's our prep job. Everything's tight to the floor. All of our plastics clipped to the drop cloth, so nothing's getting under there. And we shot the inside half of the door with the oil primer while we had it out. Shot the stairwell with the primer. And then I painted the ceiling of the stairwell, and it's drying now. And we're just pulling the air out of the basement with that old dog fan. And that's it for this. I'm going to start pulling this plastic down. Okay, now it's recording. Yeah, what you said. I am recording the president and the main employee of Two Stupid Painting.
Three stupid.
They used to be One Stupid Painting LLC, but they switched to Two Stupid Incorporated.
LLC, Lynette LePage Company.
As you can see, Sir William Smith is a master in his field,
Got a master of pulling tape off.
and he knows how to dress like the Taliban.
When it's taped up right, it untapes right. And we're going to stop right here till we clean our sprayer. That'll do it. All right, our spirits are broken, but the job's done. What we walked into, and what it is now. Two different stories. Kept the base good and clean. Floor good and clean. Here's your hallway now. There's where that border was, where the tobacco smoke was. Nothing doing. This room. We tried to hide the yellow caulk with brown caulk. It was really hard to cover that silicone, so the lines are a little sloppier than I'd like. It's a rental unit and it's clean. So say the customers. Unless they were lying to me just to get me out of their house. There's the closets now. The other bedroom. All painted up, all pretty. Again, I don't like the caulk lines, but it is covering the yellow cigarette smoke silicone. And the bathroom. Just paint it. It's a rental. One thing I did have to do is silicone was all yellow before I started, so I just siliconed over it with white. Did the best I could to get rid of that cigarette smoke without turning it into a project, because I have run out of time and I need to get back to New Jersey. So there's that. Kitchen. Lights out. That light's on. Cabinets now. All painted up and pretty. Unlike when we got here. Tape still on the door to label where it came from when I took them off. Hallway leading down the steps. Way cleaner than we started. Basement finished. Still smells like paint big time. Not that this bothering me. They need to get rid of the lenses in these lights though. They're covered in nicotine smell and it's darker. So there it is. All said and done.